All right, your brother Karate is back with another lesson. And if you read what it says here on the top of my phone, it says verse of the day. All right, so what I want to do is read some commentaries on Colossians 3 and 2. All right, so this is in, let me see, what Bible is this? This is in the KJV Apocrypha Bible. All right. You can, if you saw on my screen, it's this app right here on the second row to the right, far right. And it says here in the commentaries, set your affection, Salakia, on things above, not on things on the earth. All right, so let's read the commentary on this. It says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. Set your affection on things above. Then it has the Greek word. Don't get me to trying to say that word because I don't know how to read Greek. It says, love heavenly things, study them, let your heart be entirely engrossed by them. Now that you are converted to Yahweh, and how are we converted to Yahweh? First of all, through Yahweh Shai, right? Through the sacrifice and through the mercy of the Lord that he set up the apostles to teach that we are the Israelites, right? The apostles of Great Millstone, right? It says, act in reference to heavenly things as ye did formerly in the reference to things of the earth. And how do we act in reference to heavenly things? If we go up, it says to study them. So when we study them, what do? We read out of the law, right? So let me go to Revelations right quick. It says Revelations 1 and 7. 1 and 3, Salakia. Let me go back to my commentary on this one. All right, so then I'm going to continue reading. Here it says, act in reference to heavenly things as you did formerly in the reference to those of earth. And how do we act in reference to heavenly things? First of all, we have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, and then we keep the laws to the best of our abilities to show our faith and our difference from the world, right? It says here, and vice versa. This is a very good general rule. Be as much in earnest for heavenly and eternal things as ye formerly were for those things that are earthly and perishing. They're perishing because, as you see, time goes by, rumors of wars going on, certain earthquakes, where earthquakes are happening everywhere, natural disasters are happening. Then you got the wars of the people, all right, the uproars of the people, the wars of the nations, so on and so forth, right? So now I want to read it in the Benson commentary in Bible Hub. This goes really well into it. Let me see. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna start at. All right, I'm gonna start here. It says, if Hamashiach's resurrection if Hamashiach's even as to your bodies to glory and immortality, right? Because that's what's going to happen. But then it says here, and immortality, right? Because that's what's going to happen through Yahweh Shai. He was always saying that he's the way to life, eternal life, right? But you got to believe him. All right, but continuing on, it says, seek the things which are above, which relate to where he sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. As your forerunner, all right, cannot be destroyed, taken, left to another, one in war or in battle, because it's for Yahweh Shema Shai's glory and also for the Israelites, man. Okay. It says that is desire and pursue them in the way which Yahweh hath appointed, namely first by the exercise of that faith which is evidence of things not seen. So we can't see what it is that we're going to receive physically, but we can read about it, right? So that should enhance our faith, right? Tying into faith, Salakia. having a deep conviction and lively sense of their reality and importance. So it's important for these prophecies. It's real and it's very important because the Lord is a man of his word. Salakia, for a mere idea or an opinion of them, however correct, will not suffice. So an idea or an opinion of them is not enough. Who will set sail in search of new islands or continents and encounter the storms and perils of the ocean with his life and property and embarked if he did not believe the real existence of the objects of his search? Right? So we show forth our belief in the real existence of the things that the scriptures say that we're going to obtain, one, by believing, and two, by going through that straight gate, all right, which is basically what's being explained here in this example. This individual is going through that straight gate to go to these new islands and continents, right? But we're going through that straight gate to receive the kingdom of heaven and the things that are entailed unto Israel, right? So it says here, you got to believe, basically. You got to believe. It says here, it is necessary to be persuaded also of the excellence and attainableness of these things, right? So just imagine drill, and it's easily, well, it may not be easily attainable, but it's attainable, okay? Two, anticipating joyful hope of them grounded. So going back into faith, because that's and hope and waiting, right? By anticipating and joyful hope of them, right? You're waiting and you're praying and you're crying unto the Lord for these things to come to pass, right? The third definition, it says by shunning what, this is very important. It says by shunning whatever you know would grieve the spirit of Yahweh. So that means putting people behind you, putting certain things behind you, right? And so prevent your attaining to the objects of your pursuit. All right. So it goes into a priority list, man. All right. Mindset in the spiritual sense, right? To obtain drinking wine with the Lord, or a crown of gold put on your head for being a faithful servant unto the Lord. It says here, and by consistently, I think that's how that word is, right? Using all those means which are calculated to promote and ensure your attainment of them, right? And one very important one is having faith. Another one, okay, going on highways and byways. Another one, keeping the laws to the best of your ability. Set your affection on those things, for without this you will seek them in vain. All right, your affection, let's look at that word affection. It says a gentle feeling of fondness or liking, right? It says caring, attention to affection, right? It says here, that Greek word again, discern, mind, regard, esteem, covet, delight in, transitory, which pass from you, because that's what all these things do. They're here for a second, then gone the next, right? And the scriptures say, even though cannot go to 1 John 2:15. But before I go there, before I go to my next precept, let me go to this. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta get used to reading things out of this, so give me a second. I'm gonna go to here. course, a stupid ass. Salakia, y'all. Dang, the scripture be like, you cannot sit at the table of the Lord and sit at the table of the devil, you know? Damn, I'm trying to find it. Not drink of the cup of the Lord. The Lord is above, and Satan, Esau, Edom, right? The spiritual counterpart to the devil, right? On earth. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of the devil, so you got to choose one. Choose what you have. All right, so it says, let me, bro, if you have digitally saw this respect to much further take up things. So we got to meditate on these type things, man. All right. The Lord.